This is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City in the state of New Jersey. As New York City is right around the corner around here. As your hometown hero on a 4th of July live television street. What's the problem? What's everybody's issue? Why does everybody give me so hard time back home as a veteran and everything? What did I do to you guys? You're the ones hacking my computer and invading my privacy as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack. I am nice to people. I have a clean record still. After all these years, I served my country. I got haters on my computer. Everybody acts like I'm the only one that has haters on the computer, but in a reality show, everybody's got haters on everybody's computer in the world. You know, I do deserve my van to be overhauled. I'm a really good guy with a big heart, and I care about people. As my dad and my mom and my family, I have a big heart too. As I grew up on these streets, and everybody acts like I came from a different world around here. And how the hell people are so hard on veterans? What did veterans do for you guys? For you guys to act like you can't help your veterans out in your hometown state of New Jersey, and New York City's right around the corner, while the United States got attacked in 9/11 attack and everything. What did I do to you guys as Michael Commiso? What, because I stood up to a corny gang outside after 9/11 attack and everything, and it's my fault that you're joining a corny gang outside on the streets, and then you all get upset about it and shit? I can't believe Michael Commiso been viewed all around the world because, you know, everybody acts like only you are allowed to make videos on the internet, not anybody else in the world kind of thing. But I was kind of making videos around here since I was a teenager, you know. My brother and me and my dad made a video in this apartment, and I don't know where it went or whatever. And then my friend Armpit around the corner, it's like I'm a loser, right? You mock me. You all want to kick my ass back home. You all want to make me have a bad name back home and everything. What's wrong with people in the world? How can somebody serve their country to come home from war and get screwed by the people? Who the hell are you guys? Or what the hell is wrong with people? It sucks to be nice, you know. I'm always nice to people. I'm sorry I get upset and angry when Grandpa died. How the hell you do that to me after Grandpa died kind of thing? The only reason the two of you aren't flitting around here like a couple of Tinkerbells. I'm not mean. My hometown, I don't get you guys. Seems all you want to do is take everything I earned by serving my country as your disabled combat veteran, because you can't earn your own things around here, can you? I wave at people, I try to say hi to everybody, I say, hey, how you doing? Hey, he's just got some problems. I don't know what everybody's problem is. How the hell you screw your veterans over after 9/11 attack on the internet for the world to see? I don't know if you know what internet is, but it's the internet. It's not just the United States online, it's every country on the internet. And all I do is try to help people out and do my best back home as your disabled combat veteran. But we all know, does everybody get bullied on Chatterbait? I'm not good enough to be on Chatterbait. I get banned so fast. That's why I do the things that I did on Chatterbait. Because I knew you all, oh, he's a soldier. Holy shit, get him off of Chatterbait really quick. Because I'm going to take all your girlfriends back home. Is that how you all think about whatever? That's why it's so hard to party with me. Because I'm going to take all your girlfriends at the party, whatever. I hope you realize I'm actually pretty fucking happy living alone. My heart got broken a lot by women. Because I'm the nice guy. Because you have this kind of game or system as people came up with, and being a nice guy to women is not good enough for you as women in the world. Same thing with people around here. I try to wave at people. You know, when the 4th of July parade was happening, you all waved at me. So are you trying to tell me everybody's fake in the world on the internet? Yeah, I love my family. If I have friends, I care about my friends and family. But it kind of sucks that you all sitting there and actually believe, oh, it's all my fucking fault that the internet is the way the internet is, right? Is that how it is? How nice do I have to be back home as your hometown hero? Hey, if you like it or not, I'm going to be a veteran for the rest of my life. So when anybody get used to me at a party or get used to me at, you know, I don't know what I did to people for you all to be like, what kind of help is this? What's up with the law? How the hell the law can sit there and screw people's lives over while the law is butt naked all on themselves for the whole world to see? How the hell you treat your veterans like shit like that, man? So, I don't know what to say on the internet because I'm the goofy guy. You know, it's like I go to a party and everybody's butt naked at the party, but I'm not going to be butt naked online like the rest of the party online. What kind of type of party is that? Oh, you all can handle each other's asses and butt naked shit all around the world because you're in some kind of corny ass gang outside. But you can't handle your hometown hero back home from war? So like I said, I've been bullied and been put out and outcast my whole life. I guess the way I dress, the way I look, I'm not a follower. So I guess the military got upset with me because I left the military. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. I've never been a follower. I understood the military. I got what they was trying to teach me as a soldier.
You sounded like your father.
But what's everybody's problem around here? What did I do to you? Because you're a gang outside and you can't handle shit and you're tough gangsters outside?
Oh, so you're worried.
What kind of tough fuck gangster treats their American soldiers like shit on a 4th of July street?
Why are you still here?
Just because you all make you sad or angry or whatever you do to your veterans in your hometown doesn't mean I'm going to join your gang as fast as you. Your gang got a corny name. You all get killed and you're all poor outside as a gang house. That's why you all picking on me and try to gold dig me and try to get my life screwed over because you can't handle a hometown hero on the 4th of July street after 9/11 attack in the state of New Jersey.
You know what? You are worse than your father because at least he's...
You know,
but you pretend to be liberal, but the truth is...
I miss being a kid and being an adult sucks. You as an adults in the world suck in the world. Being an adult sucks in the world. Because when people grow up to be you all grow up to be fucking assholes and think you control everybody's lives. And what? Because you can hack people's computer or whatever fucking gang, a corny ass gang outside. I didn't do shit to nobody to get treated the way that I got treated. It's not my fault that the law allows crime to happen on the internet and then how the hell there's crime on American television in the first place? It's a free country. The United States is supposed to be the greatest country in the world because we're a free country and it's the United States. People from all over the world moves to the United States. You all act like there's some kind of, I don't know, it's my fault people don't get along in the world. What did I do to you? You know, I come walking around, it's like you're trying to set me up to fail. If this was going to happen, you all waited for Commiso to use the internet back home because there's porn on the internet. It's legal to watch free porn in the United States, but since I'm some kind of outcast, people get bullied watching porn in the 21st century. then the law gets mad at people. If porn is legal in the United States in the 21st century, while 16 and 15-year-olds get pregnant, but in a reality show, it's actually 12 or 13 freshman year in high school, as you was a child yourselves. Alright? Because back in the day, they all act like they didn't have sex. I don't know where all these kids come from. What do you teach your kids in school? Practice safe sex in school? And then you get mad at people because they have sex? You know, I hope the Lord knows sex ain't going anywhere on the internet. So I don't know what the heck is everybody's problem is. But you're the ones that set me up to fail and send me bad sites, didn't you? I get the outdated cookies and updated not sites. Meanwhile, I'm an asshole. Why am I an asshole? Because I served my country after a 9/11 attack? What do you guys do? Set it back home and waited for me to come home and just hack my computer and invade my fucking privacy just to pick on me and mock me around here? Because you guys are corny ass gang outside. Can't get your own internet?
Why did I choose SafePlay?
Then you're all big and bad, but you can't watch porn off of your computers around here, but off of mine. And then force me to get in trouble as the law. I felt like I got forced to get in trouble back home.
And then recycled my old glass. I found out SafePlay recycles over 3 million.
But why is people like that? Why are you all mean?
Replace?
What the heck is people's problem in the world? Why are you all fucking mean to each other? I'm really that mean to you guys back home as a veteran? What, because I get upset because there's a jerk off outside trying to mock me and make fun of me? As you did in the jail cell? You mocked me in the jail cell too as a soldier? And you're all Americans on the 4th of July streets around here? That sucks. You as adults bully your kids too on the internet too as an adult. What they do on the internet, right? That sucks to come home to, man. You know what? I'm a really nice guy, and I try to help the best that I can, you know. But it's like, what the fuck is everybody's fucking problem in the world? Oh, just because you can hack people's computers as people on the internet, you have the right to treat people like shit? As you mock your soldier on Chatterbait, as the judge, the lawyers, and the cops are watching fucking porn right at court, but screw people's lives over and put them away as they watch the same shit as the court and the lawyer and everybody on their neighbors, and everybody's at the same internet site. People treat internet like some kind of, I don't know. But internet is real life. Internet is real life. Internet is real life. People on the internet, people using the internet 24 hours a day. So there's only one internet in the world, and everybody's using the same internet sites. But only a few people get bullied as me, as a soldier after the whole 9/11. As you claim I'm not cool enough to party with back home because you all want to play me, and instead of thinking about me as a soldier that came back home alive, and you have the opportunity to hang with me back home as a disabled combat veteran. All people do nowadays at parties is think about their balls. And only you are allowed to get laid at your parties or whatever party you all came up around here. And then you claim yourselves that you're tougher than me. Since I came back home and moved back in my hometown, everybody's walking around like they want to, I'm tougher than you as a soldier. What kind of fucked up welcome back home is that shit? Aren't you Americans living in America on the 4th of July streets around here?
You're going to be smooth and cool, which will come in real handy later with the lady.
That sucks. It sucks how people treat each other in the world. And I didn't do shit to anybody. What, because I stood up to assholes outside? I thought that was my job as a soldier, to stand up to assholes outside. What's the difference now inside the American country? I didn't tell them to be an asshole to me.
Sarah.
I didn't tell anybody to be my asshole to me. I don't think I'm an asshole to people.
Here's the thing. The Robs idea really didn't fly.
I'm a caring soldier that came back home, and I'm alive from a fucked up asshole war that y'all came up with in the world as people.
It would be okay if we just went back.
To come home to jerk offs outside. You robbed me. You beat the crap out of me. You all try, whatever, get me in trouble. You beat the crap out of me as a gang outside, and then you fucking try to get me in trouble with the law as an American hero on a 4th of July street. As your hometown hero. If you fucking like it or not, I am your hometown hero. 24 hours a day on if you like it or not. All my battle buddies that served my country with me are gonna be your hometown heroes no matter fucking how hard you treat me or whatever you are as people as my battle buddies. And to the end I'm gonna be your damn hometown hero if you like it or not. 24 hours a day online back home from war.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay, let's see the first light cue for the Prince's entrance.
You're joking, right?
You know, I don't get people as how do people bully one naked person online? You know, that sucks. Y'all back home, billions of fucking people butt naked back home online, and all of a sudden y'all turn on the butt naked people online. Do you get the kicks? Try to make your veterans feel like shit back home?
The doors of the AP don't even open for them.
So I'm sorry I get upset as shit. I didn't know people go out of their fucking way to hack my goddamn balls back home to try to get me upset on purpose. So you don't have to treat me like an American hero because you're in a stupid corny ass gang outside.
Guys, you ready? Good. Just as the Prince had given up hope,
We all know that people can. I'm never going to fit in back home, am I? You all going to sit there, oh, Commiso can't come to this party. Commiso can't do this. Commiso can't do that. Commiso do that. Sometimes I feel like, oh, whatever, you know, I get it. People try to make it look like you're trying.
a lot of energy, good energy. Let's take it down a notch, all right? Okay, you gotta remember.
But I didn't expect that in my hometown.
Lying, all right? Not so much.
You all act like I was the only one that made videos at war. A lot of American soldiers made videos at war. Not just me. I am a team player. I understand I'm not the only American soldier that served my country.
Just as the Prince had given up hope and thought he was lost in the box forever.
To come home and, yeah, I expect a lot in my hometown. I expect people kiss my feet back home. But look at what you did to me so far. What did it? You had a whole fucking everybody's butt naked at court and jail cells in the United States all around the world to pick on one person. Being discriminated and bullied sucks when you're in school. You're not cool enough. People pick on you. Oh, Commiso got no balls to talk to girls in school. When are you going to talk to girls, Commiso? I'm too shy to talk to girls with my goofy glasses. Oh, he must be that way because he don't talk to girls. Well, coming home from war, you know, exactly inviting me to a lot of parties to talk to girls. I don't know where, I apologize. I graduated from high school. I don't know where all the cool places are in the state of New Jersey. As I do party with my battle buddies serving my country. I still remember all the streets in the other countries that I party with. How can strangers from all over the world know how to party with Commiso, serving your country, to come home and you all sit there and be angry and sad. And it's like everybody went to war, but me, as a vet, you make your veterans feel like you didn't do shit. What do I have? I thought I did a really good job being an American soldier serving my country. I went with a lot of convoys too, you know. And every chance, just because it's like, oh, he didn't go on enough convoys, so he's not enough to get his benefits or his, well, treat him like a hero. Man, I was on guard all the time. Anything that my NCO, my higher up rank, told me to do, I did it as Commiso, man. I wasn't a bad soldier. So to come out of a war where generals and captains and lieutenants and NCOs, they treat you with so much respect in the military. No matter how bad you are in the military, you still get respect as a soldier in the military. You could be the worst soldier in the military, and you still get a whole lot of fucking respect in the military.
It's time to switch to friends.
So as the good guy and the soldier that listened to my NCOs and followed my leaders in the military, I earned my medals for a reason. I didn't beg for medals in the military. I didn't know what kind of type of medals I was supposed to get after war. I just took what they gave me. So it sucks as veterans to come home from war where in the military there's so much respect in the military. To be a general, to be a captain, to be a lieutenant, to be even a sergeant and even a private in the military, you get so much respect from your battle buddies. You know, so much respect in the military to come out and I gotta get treated like shit from a corny ass gang outside because they didn't do shit with their lives. So that's a hard kind of thing, you know. Good job, Commiso. Good job. If I did one bad thing, a whole short period of time in the military, all I heard was good job, Commiso. Good job, Commiso. Good job, Commiso. Good job. To come home to your hometown and I'm a piece of shit fucking veteran? So that's hard to cope with as veterans. You see? When you're in the military, everybody's giving you, showing you respect and saying good job to you to come out and everybody act like I didn't do shit at war. So I don't deserve respect in my hometown. So I don't get what people are doing and everything.
Did you know you could get someone to shop?
I'm not the only veteran that came back home alive. A lot of veterans came back home alive and asking the same question. What did I do to you in my hometown for you guys to sit around as my hometown law and just treat me like shit? How do you talk to your fucking veterans like that? Even your law system shouldn't be talking to veterans like that.
When you use the wrong...
It sucks what you're making me go through back home. Did the law know nowadays? People get it on in public places nowadays for you guys to sit there and act like, oh, I'm a bad role model to your kids as a soldier after 9/11 attack? Where do you get this fucking information online to treat people like shit?
He's sick.
You're the one hacking me. You're the one sending me viruses, pop-up ads, as people in the world.
Guys, no pressure, okay?
Did anybody tell me where the good sites are and use these sites? No, that's not how the internet works. I'm not cool enough as a disabled combat veteran to use any site back home. It didn't matter what site I used back home. You all would have tried to find ways to hate on me as a disabled combat veteran after that.
No, you know what? I'm good. I'm good right here.
Okay, well, let's go.
That sucks to come home to.
All right, guys.
For the whole world, not just the United States, everybody supported American soldiers. Every country supported American soldier online after 9/11 attack. Not just the United States. to come home. And look how fast people turn on each other. It's not even a second thought saying, shit, it's Commiso. I'm a good guy with a good heart. I have a clean record. I'm not allowed to do it. It's like, sucks. It sucks to feel that way, to come home and you try to help everybody out because, you know, that's the kind of person I am. I'm the one that served the country. I serve my country because I have a good heart and I care about people as I do now as a veteran. So everybody make me feel worried. Everybody make me feel, oh, it's my responsible to take care of everybody's problems back home as your veteran. That's why your veterans live on the streets. Because your veterans help out so much, you don't even give a shit about your veterans helping out so much all the time. So no, I'm not mean to anybody. Last time I checked, I tried to wave at people around here. You're the one's got an attitude problem because you're a corny ass Bloods, Eclipse, or whatever fucking terrorists. You're outside a group of assholes because you're a bunch of wild animals in a gang pack of a gang outside as a human being, as a species. So I have to get treated like streets at my court back home around here. You know, at one point in time, serving the United States is a kind of an honorable kind of thing. Because the United States is a really good country. Everybody complains about this, complains about that. But we are Americans and we are responsible to fix things in America as Americans. Yeah, we can rely on our leaders, but as Americans, it's our responsible too, not just the leaders. And you all complain about how run-down buildings, crack houses, and every street nowadays in the United States, all around the world, are hoods or a ghetto. You made that ghetto. You made the streets a ghetto. You don't have to live in the ghetto. You can fix your streets in America as Americans. Oh, we're poor, we're this, we're that, whatever. And you're complaining to your veterans, and I'm like thinking, what did I do to you guys to get treated like this? What did I do? I help out. I try to do my best to say hi to people. And what, because veterans come home upset? Wow. Soldiers had to deal with a fucked up war after 9/11 with people getting their head chopped off on live television, on American television. And you ask the question why veterans are upset? What kind of question is that to a veteran? Why are you upset, Commiso? Because, in a way, I feel like I deserve a lot more than I get treated like this, man. Just because you all want to get treated like ghetto motherfuckers, I don't want to get treated like a ghetto motherfucker. I don't want to get treated like streets at court. I do deserve more respect. I worked hard in the military. And I did serve my country at war. But even I consider myself a really nice person, dude. I have a big heart. But nowadays, it seems like nice people get in trouble nowadays on television, on the internet. They don't even find the right bad guys anymore. They put the nice guys in. Everybody's too lazy and just put the nice guys away.
Thank you for getting us.
So yeah, I expected more. Not people that's...
Yes.
I expected more because I'm an American soldier, dude. I bet a lot of veterans came home and they thought their hometown would have showed them a lot of respect because they served their country as veterans. Not just me. When I was on the wrestling team, I didn't think, oh, I'm the only one is allowed to win on the wrestling team. I was team player. I also thought about the other wrestlers. I didn't think just me is supposed to earn a medal at a tournament. That's why we had a good wrestling team. Because of me and Commiso. We had a good team because I'm a really good guy. So when I was winning my matches, I felt like, shit, I inspired the whole team to win their matches. You know, because you're a teenager. When you're a teenager, you're distracted by everything. It's hard to be a teenager in school. It's not just a wrestling team. You got the principal, you got the teachers, you got the students, you got parents. You got all this audience watching you. The pressure to be in school as a teenager is hard. Because you're just a teenager and you ain't learned shit in the world yet, and people are hard on you as a student, as a teacher, as a teenager. So when I was on the wrestling mat, my mind wasn't really focused sometimes. Because I say, shit, I want my team to win. I don't want just me to win. I want my team to win. So I guess that's it. I was more focused on my team than myself as a wrestler. Towards when you get older, because it's the kind of person I am. So that's why I feel like the military misses Commiso. Because I didn't think about me. I was the kind of soldier, if I had to protect my battle buddies, I'm the one that probably died because I protect my battle buddies. That's the kind of soldier I was. I prefer, shit, they deserve to come home alive. That's how I was, and this is who I am as a person. So I don't understand why people are so hard on me. But in history, for some reason, people are hard on nice people. I don't understand that. So I don't get why my hometown is the way they are. I didn't do nothing to nobody but wave at people. And I guess you got it, oh, I'm a gang, so I have to treat you like shit for the other gang member thinks I'm a pussy or something or whatever. How people think. Well, what the fuck you in the gang for? What type of friends you hang with that treat you like that? For you guys to treat me like shit as your American hometown hero.
There's more to America than just hot dogs.
So, to make your veterans believe that they are doing enough to serve their country, just remember that American flag still flying in the United States for a reason. 4 heroes protected that flag, and 4 heroes even protected me as my battle buddy at war. I had really good leaders in the military. I know I may have been the goofy guy or the outcast or whatever, but my battle buddies made me feel part of the military. That's what's good about the military. Your battle buddies make you feel belong. To come home in your hometown and everybody acts like I ain't nobody at all.
When Raymond and I were kids, he used to...
So there's a lot of respect in the military.
He was, how do you say...
So it's hard to cope as veterans. And it's like, what, I'm a pussy because I served my country? Is that the conflict on the streets? That's what you all talk about? You know, that's what's wrong with the world, man. Everybody's always trying to up each other and make people feel bad and not good enough. All white people try to make me feel that way. But I'm the one that joined the military. I'm the one that signed the papers. I did my basic training. I did my AIT. I went to do my first duty station in Ray Barracks in Germany. If they didn't shut down Ray Barracks in Germany, I would have stayed overseas Because the one thing cool about being in the military is you get to travel the world in the military. I would have stayed, if they didn't close raid barracks, I would have stayed overseas and still served my country.
Alrighty, let's pick a score next, shall we?
It's just like, why is it people are hard on me. People was hard on me my whole life. You know that? But I got this far. I'm 38 years old. 38. I'm not 19 in the military anymore. Years on planet Earth goes by fast. And I like making YouTube videos. There's curse words, there's nudity on YouTube, as you'll have your dead soldiers die on live television. Sucks.
Don't embarrass me in front of my international guests, alright? I'm buying.
So, but how people are, I'm an outcast. I don't fit in as everybody wants me. I don't know if people want me to fit in, because it doesn't really, because everybody's butt naked online, partying all, even the law and the cops are butt naked online all around the world on the internet as the law. But then they can twist the law because they're the law and get away with being butt naked as the law because they, but I try to teach your veterans that I'll be a bad father one day. I don't know how I'm going to be a father one day. It can't, it's like, I've been cock-blocked and played on the internet by my hometown. That's how I feel. And, you know, I'm not like when I was in school and young and you have a crush on somebody. I really want to meet somebody that really likes Commiso. You know? To be in a relationship, it's not just one person that works for the relationship. There's two people that work for the relationship. So, I'm not rushing into meeting a girl nowadays because it don't matter how women look or are dressed or what it. Be a nice guy to women. I'm a 38-year-old single guy with a kitty cat. So I don't know what kind, is it because you read books about relationship or watch TV and this is how a relationship should be? But your relationship to your veterans back home is two-part. I'm willing to say hi to people in my hometown. I'm willing to say hi and be nice to people. So your relationship to your veterans sucks back home. Because only your veterans are trying to say hi and be nice to people. Because anybody that served their country after 9/11 has to have a really big heart to serve their country. Because soldiers put their lives in harm's way to protect this country.
This one looks nice.
To come home and act like I didn't do shit as Commiso.
No catch and no training required.
But I was a hard-working soldier in the military.
I come here love the service.
And AT&T?
And I was a really good shooter. If somebody would have told me shoot him, he's a bad guy, you come home alive, I would have shot that motherfucker. But I don't understand why the world is so mean. Just because there's so few assholes in the world that wants to be assholes in the world, that doesn't mean everybody has to be an asshole to each other, because there's only a few assholes in the world. Every country got a few assholes. And every country in the world has a few assholes in the world. But there's got to be more good in the world. As when people are still living on planet Earth. You all it sucks when you hear people predict the worst out of people. You know, if you people predict the best out of people. You know how that's how you start a company. I learned it. I took a business class in high school. You gotta be nice to your employees so you keep your company going. You gotta talk good about your company. You have to have positive feedback because your company would have shut down. There'd be no more company. That's the same thing with people in the world. And all people do is be assholes to each other. Then that's all people is going to do is be assholes to each other.
Treasured for its smooth, elevated taste and crisp, clean finish. 90 calories.
But
Grains of carbs.
what type of world or life you want to have? That's what type of life is that? The only reason why you don't claim that you're poor and all, because nobody help each other out no more. You got family and friends on the streets. You got all these people on the internet. But you all blame one person of billions of naked people online. Obviously, sex can't be that bad, and people do practice safe sex online because then there'll be no sex on the internet.
Of course, it's not the same. I know.
But
Yeah, I do.
remember, when you're in school, only one person gets bullied in the classroom. In school. Everybody in school knows where all the cool parties are. Everybody in schools, you know, I don't have to get a good grade because the teachers think I'm cool, so I'm cool. Well, I had to work hard. I have a learning disability. It feels good to get an A and B in school. Because I say, hey, I'm smart as everybody else in school, as a special education student. So it sucks that you work your whole life to be something or get somewhere in life, and all people do is prevent you from getting in that direction as people. That sucks. It's hard for me to speak because I have no social skills, and it seems like, oh shit, it doesn't matter what you do on the internet. You all talk shit about people online no matter what as people.
No, it's not, Amy.
But I'm not that kind of person.
The truth is,
Even everybody treat me like, well, I don't know what I did to get treated that way. I still go out of the way to be nice to people. And it don't make any sense. Well, if I'm willing to be nice to people, why people can't be nice to each other?
she poked me in the ass with
It's a lot easier to be nice to each other. So,
because she's always poking me.
I'm just Commiso. I can't change who I am. I'm just Commiso, you know.
Cut it out, okay?
And I'm going to be your damn hometown hero no matter what. And
Look, I know stuff.
I'm going to be who I am
Okay, but
to the end of time, man.
the more time I spend with her, I realize that
So it just sucks that shit. At one point in time, everybody, every family, parents got along. Like when the parents and adult had their party, kids got to play on the streets and had their party as kids. But people use the internet to judge each other, to be jealous, to hate, and just to be mean to each other. So if that's all you can do is make fun of me, oh, Commiso, what's up with that, or what? I don't even know if that's the party you all go to, is to get drunk and talk shit about somebody. Then I'd rather be back in the military with my battle buddies, and I give a hug to all my battle buddies to make me feel like I was part of the military. You know, if I get to meet all my battle buddies again, I give everybody a hug and say thank you for your service. They're making me feel belong as a Commiso, man.
Being in a relationship.
I give you all hugs.
You know something, bro?
And this is my hometown, man. People don't even have reason to hate on each other no more or be mean to each other. You look like an idiot on the internet trying to pick fights with what?
Please, it's science.
So,
Really thinking
I don't know. I don't know every word in the dictionary to try to explain. Is that what veterans have to do to explain to the people back home and to their government shit? I was willing to serve my country and protect my country, and I could have died to come home, and everybody acts like they're not willing to do anything to help you back home.
It's an apartment, really.
I don't like this.
So, this is who I am. I can't change who I am because I like who I am as a person. I like being nice to people. When I was in school, even though I was shy to women, and I was also shy talking to anybody in school. So in a way, me being on public live television on YouTube, the military helped me a little bit, not being as so shy and everything. It's just because how people treat each other, you make your students feel like they're not wanted. Oh, you're not cool enough to be at this party.
Just a second.
I could be the coolest person in the world and I'm still not accepted as your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So yeah, they say things happen for a reason. Well, I'm 38 years old. Time goes too fast on planet Earth because we're spinning in seconds in outer space. It feels like, I don't know, I just, maybe,
What's wrong, man?
I like collecting things. When I was a kid, I collected things when I was a kid around here. My parents liked going to flea markets and everything. So at Lions Hospital, they told me to pick a hobby. So I collect things. I had baseball cards. My uncle gave me football cards and baseball cards. Whatever looks cool to me. So I'm distracting myself as a veteran, say, hey, I'm trying. I will try. And there's people that try to hang with me. I know that. It's not just, it's just like,
You want to make a life for yourself here in this country.
it's so hard for the law to fix the internet so it'll be safe for everybody while, damn dude, does the law see that it's everybody's butt naked? Is that the conflict in the world, being butt naked in the world? Man, people fight over everything, don't they? People fight, instead of trying to get up in the morning and trying to find ways to be happy, you all get up and try to find ways to be angry with each other. But just remember, it's your life in the long run. Yeah, you got people trying to control people's lives on the internet. But in the end, it's your life in the end. It's your life that you have. And we all have a short period of time on Earth. We don't have as long as you. If we live to 100, and the planet been around since billions of years, we don't get that much time in life to enjoy life. So you all corny ass gangsters and terrorists, you remember, it's your life that you're wasting just to hate on something that doesn't even make goddamn sense to hate in the first place. So you know what? People try to get me upset and angry. I can't, I collect things. I want to go back to, I'm a really good drawer. I can draw. I don't use sketch paper. I even hesitate using rulers. I feel bad as an artist. I feel bad using rulers. I said, oh, well, I guess you have to get that straight line. So I take time. I move slow when I draw to get that exact look of what I'm looking at. But it's hard for me to do things back home because you all don't believe in your veterans. You all believed in your soldiers to protect our country, but now as veterans you don't believe that we're not capable of doing anything but just, just keep pushing you in hospitals and put you away and everything. I'm like, holy shit. How hard is it for you guys to party with me? My grandpa died. You know, I as veterans, we got big hearts and cry too and have feelings. So, yeah, even I feel left out as a veteran. As veterans back home, we feel left out as you all somehow come together and get along with each other and have a good time on the internet because you act like it's so hard to have a good time in the world. So now it just feels like I'm just sitting around watching everybody getting old and dying around here. To be in the military is a type of an adventure. Look how many countries I went in a short period of time in the military. Look how many damn countries I went to. And I had a good time in every country. Even serving my country at war, I had a good time serving my country at war in their country too. Every country I went to, Commiso, went to the bars and the clubs with my battle buddies. There were times I traveled by myself, felt a little lonely, but I still somehow had a good time traveling. I miss traveling. I wish people get along in the world because people live in their own country and don't see the cool shit in America. You all may see run-down buildings or gang people or whatever they are or negative. But you gotta wake up. There's cool shit in America too. We got New York City to California, Walt Disney. Shit, Six Flags. We got cool-ass national parks in our damn country. So when I feel sometimes people take a granted of their freedom. You all can complain to our leaders and government and say they're not getting shit done. But there's enough people in America that get shit done as an Americans. You don't want crime on the streets? Shit. You don't want no broke down building on your streets? Shit. Fix that shit. There's a lot of history in the United States. And there's a lot of cool things. I even want to travel. I didn't even get to see things in America. That goes the same way in your countries all around the world. People complain about things, but don't do nothing about it, and then get mad at somebody on the internet, and nothing gets done, even though you got mad at somebody on the internet. You know, I'm proud to be a veteran after 9/11. I think I am the coolest person. As veterans, I think we're the coolest people after 9/11 online, dude. I was a teenager. I didn't know shit about real life. Yeah, you learn from your parents. Yeah, the school give you some learning. But in the real life, shit, man. Just because it's real life, why is it you people have to be so hard on each other?
He's sick.
So, if people take me the wrong way, it's just because you don't want to get to know me as a person. I'm sorry I get upset at people, but I don't believe I should deserve to get treated like that because, you know, yeah, the law don't make any sense. The law don't want us to break the law, but we're allowed to view crime on television on the internet.
I told you. We stay in America.
Oh, if you don't want us to break the law, why you allow us to view crime on the internet and television? So I'm doing my best to go by the rules on the internet, but the internet is like all over the place, and it seems like, oh, you know what you want to watch on television, but people don't know what to watch on the internet, and kind of thing. And then you have all, that's all people do is monitor. Even though you all monitor each other, there's still crime that happens on the internet. What's the point of monitoring everybody and you allow the crime to happen? I thought that was supposed to go to the law. We're not supposed to see deaths and negative on television or on the internet, because that's why we pay our taxes for the law, so we don't have to see negative on television or on the internet. And who the hell wants to watch that shit? I like American Pickers. I like American Registration. I can't say it because I got speech impediment. I like Pawn Stars. I like Stores Wars. It's cool when people get along, even though I know it's a reality show and they have to have that drama. But it's cooler when people get along on them shows, kind of thing. Then you can have a class. Like, you could go on YouTube and not even in the college and learn what they're learning in school on the internet. We should have stuff like that on television. Oh, I'm sorry, law. We as Americans are trying to abide by the law, but you're not really teaching the law as clearly as you really are. As you, what? Do you get your kicks? Watch people get their lives screwed over on television? That sucks. That sucks. That could be me on television. We'll get your life screwed over. So what type of people watch that kind of stuff? So I'm not a hater. I'm not trying to get people in trouble on my YouTube channel. Or I'm just pointing out the obvious. Commiso, the goofy guy in special education classes, is trying to point out the obvious. You're all smarter than me. Everybody's smarter than me because I was in special education class. But if you guys are that smart on the internet in the world, that people, we shouldn't have wars. We shouldn't have violence. What the heck everybody's fighting out on the streets for? Because you're all smarter than me as a special education class. We as people got this far on planet Earth for y'all to screw it up as people on planet on Earth. Like I said, there's a lot of cool things in the world, man. There's still castles been built since like the beginning of castle building, and there's still castles all around the world. So it's like going back in time, going into the castle. So it's cool. When I was traveling, you know, I wasn't really, as a soldier, yeah, I know I was going to war, but I didn't really focus on that war part. I was like a tourist. Shit, I was in a castle. That's cool as hell. Well, why can't people see the world as I see it?
This is Sadie. She's on Verizon.
As you all claim that America's hard to live in, as we vote on things in America. We don't have to get killed on the streets by gangbangers and terrorists. If you have an issue, you vote on it. Nobody has to die in the United States, in a free country. That goes for all the other countries too. By now, as we got robots and I can talk to the whole world by just sitting in my damn apartment. We should be more advanced as human beings. Everybody should die from natural causes because we're smart enough to find a cure for every viruses and diseases in the world too. Shit. Nobody has to die by a bullet anymore in the world because we're smart enough as humans to go further and learn. You really don't have anything to fight about. That's why sometimes when I watch TV, as a veteran, I don't know, it's all veterans, I can't speak for everybody. I like goofy movies. If I ever get a chance to be an actor, I want to be a really stone ass. I want to do stoner movies. When I saw the new movie Indiana Jones, and I see Harrison Ford getting old, I said, shit, man, I should have been in that movie. I ain't that. I got some kind of look on me. I don't know how good looking you have to be in a movie. Well, I guess you have to know people because nowadays when you watch movies, it seems like the whole family is in the movie. Oh, that person looks like that person's related to that person. That person looks like that's related to that person. That's another thing they should do. Yeah, you really can't find. People think you can find everything on the internet. No, the resources there, but people don't know all the resources and everything. They should make another channel, how to get into colleges, or how to do anything, like be an actor. I don't know how to be an actor. Do you have to kiss ass to get to the top of the world in the 21st century? Does anybody wants to act? Hey man, if you get me buzzed or as stoned, I'll find a way to make you laugh. Even as I made soldiers laugh, soldiers were angry, soldiers were upset, soldiers were even crying and mad and all that, sad. But I felt my goofiness at war kept the soldiers together. Commiso's doing something, and I made the soldiers laugh at war. And that's what I'm trying to do now back home in America. I'm trying to make you guys laugh. But being a comedian and trying to make people laugh nowadays is so fucking hard to do. Because people try and find ways not to laugh nowadays. Because I live in the poor street, but we can't do, I don't know how, if we invented the internet and PlayStation and somehow a plumbing system with electricity in the world, I think you can fix your streets, and you don't want to live in a ghetto no more. Fix your streets so it won't be a ghetto no more. So I was like, oh hey, somebody's saying something now about Commiso. But who makes fun of their veterans back home? Well, nowadays you watch the war on YouTube and you see how soldiers die at war. I went wherever my unit went. I went on a lot of damn convoys. To tell far, don't tell people it's classified. But nowadays, hey, law in the military, the internet is not really a classified tool. So I'm not really giving any information that you already know as people. But it's like, oh, don't make your veterans talk about war. Don't make your veterans talk of what they experienced. But that's all I got to talk about at the party. That's all I have. I got. It's cool that I went to all them countries. because there's so much cool things to see. That's why people travel. You know? Christopher Columbus. And we are meant to be tourists in the world. We are supposed to experience every country and see every culture and see how everybody else lives on those. That's how you deal and get along with each other. Okay, this country lives this way. Oh, this country lives that. But by now, every country got some type of freedom, like that, you know. I don't have the big words to put in my speeches right now. Maybe one day Commiso will write down his speeches and put some big words. But basically, even though, yeah, you all can sound educated in Princeton, you know. I feel like everybody in Princeton did some type of drug in Princeton as a student. Oh shit, if you don't know this fucking answer in Princeton, we're going to kick you out of college because you don't know the fucking answer to Princeton. That's what, when you think of Princeton, it's so fucking hard to do the class. That's like, you want to go to Princeton, but so when you get there, how hard you are in high school to students, Princeton, the pressure, shit, I'm sorry I didn't get to learn on every word in the dictionary to have a Princeton conversation, but overall, my type of language is basically, I got the basic language of this is what words people use in the first. You can go look up and look at the. I'm going to make myself look smarter if I find a bigger word to put in the conversation.
I'm not sad. It's just really validating to hear such.
But that don't, just because somebody can look up a word and have it in their sentences doesn't mean they're smarter than the other next person. I would consider everybody's got the average education in the world, and we're all basically in the same direction in the world. So, as everybody, I don't know what the word copyright means on the internet no more, because it seems like they use copyright no matter what you do on the internet. I have music playing on my YouTube channel and they call it a copyright because there's music in my YouTube. But people listen to music, I don't know if they know that. So, but I want to be me. I was always the person. When I was in high school, I was like LL Cool J. They got, I guess it's corny gang outside. I guess it's a California thing. I try to be like LL Cool J and raised up one of my pants leg, and you all got mad at me. I'm like, isn't that what LL Cool J's doing? The East Coast and the West Coast crap. You all act like East Coast don't listen to West Coast music, as East Coast don't listen to West Coast music, or West Coast. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is everybody's talking about either. Aren't you all Americans in different? Yeah, there's different states you all consider as Americans as a country. So there was I guess I really don't try to fit in, because I guess as a corny gang outside, I didn't want to dress like a corny gang outside. So I have a thing. I like picture shirts. I like shirts with pictures like this and cool ass cut the sleeves. I got cool tattoos. I want to show off my tattoos. I thought that's the whole meaning of being American. But you all came up like haters. Oh, we don't listen to Tupac. Oh, we don't listen to Biggie. You're a bunch of fucking liars on the streets. We all know that you all listen to Tupac and Biggie at the same time if you wanted to in America. So that's why what the hell your conflict is on the streets in America. I don't know what's going on there. But I thought we got this far as human beings for a reason. The planet Earth is still alive. Man, if there's geniuses out there, we need to find the geniuses in the world. Because we're killing our planet. Y'all worry about what fucking people do on the internet nowadays or what songs everybody listening to and get mad at each other. But our planet needs help a little bit there. We gotta let space and our planet still be part of planet. We can't, Spaceballs, they put something to try to keep all the oxygen in the planet. We can't do that. The reason why there's life is because space is part of our lives on Earth too, so we have to have that same planet in space. Planet Earth been around for a reason. And global warming is a fact. You got the Earth spinning all them years in seconds, and eventually things are going to change on planet Earth because of all that fast spinning in outer space. As we're not really exactly helping our planet by, if we know best ways to save our planet instead of having wars and violence, don't you think war is destroying our planet and violence on the streets is destroying our planet? So, we got to keep that same rotation in the world. But we're lucky that we have a gravitation pull to keep that spinning in the world on Earth. As shit, we got a big ass fucking ball of fire as our sun. And that sun has way more gravitation pull than planet Earth. And actually probably all the planets in our galaxy. So I don't know exactly if we're getting pulled into the sun. But we can't just sit around and think negative, this all give up on planet Earth because we're idiots. As shit, man. How can strangers in the military learn how to get along in the military as strangers, as we know each other like in hometown? I grew up around here. This is my Commisos are pretty much in New Jersey and New York. Commiso's been around New Jersey and New York a long time. I'm a New Jerseyan. And everybody should be proud to be a New Jerseyan or a New Yorker or a California or whatever. Or same thing with, don't make people feel bad because they came from a certain part of the world. At one point, all people were all together as land, as a dinosaur, we're caveman. Because our land wasn't split apart like it is now. Land back in the day was all together. So America was connected to Europe, everybody. I guess there was a big flood or whatever. A big ball of fire may have broke up the damn land. They claim something hit planet Earth that destroyed the dinosaurs. So that broke up the land of the land. I think the reason why the planet still cooled down, we should think that there's more water than land. The ocean is cooling down the earth. As the weatherman thinks only weather comes from Earth, as weather comes from outer space. So if there was a gust of wind somehow in outer space, as it's, I guess it's freezing cold in outer space. So that's the spark. Everybody's got that question. Where did we come from? How did life been created on Earth? Because that spark in outer space.
It's like
We had enough space in outer space to create life. If there was no space at all, I mean, room, would there be no life on Earth? And since there's no gravity,
like a humorous observation.
and it's so free, it's like people question life where you got life right now where you can live it, to go to Six Flags and the beach and enjoy it. People question things too much, and then when they question too much, they forget how to live on planet Earth.
Let me tell you something, Ray.
So when you have Galileo and Albert Einstein and T.H. Wells and George Washington or Benjamin Franklin, I guess George Washington did something, and Thomas Edison, and even Steven Spielberg. How the hell we got geniuses on planet Earth, but somehow there's still a conflict? No matter how hard you try, we are all human beings. No matter where you came from in the world, we are all the same human being as a species. If animals can get along better than people, then there's something wrong with the people. Because to have oxygen this long in outer space, it's a miracle there's life in outer space in the first place. As seems like, shit, if I live in outer space, anything could kill me in outer space. As we got our damn planet that protects us from all the environment that happens in outer space. So it seems to me, where it says, where this water came from, where this dirt came from, where a rock, a metal, or the materials on the earth, or if you look in our galaxy, our planets collided together. So each planet has collided together as shit was moving super fast back in the day in outer space. And now they say everything's slowing down. But I think outer space can pick up speed again. Because there's enough energy to pick up speed as light speed. Even light can go fast. And faster. I don't know if is the light the same on Earth as the light in outer space or faster. Planets spin faster than. We all know that we have our math on planet at seconds and years, but other planets move faster than planet Earth. So we all know there's other numbers than just seconds in outer space. So when people look in outer space, they think, holy shit, it's outer space. Outer space is part of our nature. People look out in the sky every day. Space is part of Earth. So people all get all uptight on outer space and wondering how they already figure out how shit worked on Earth, but then they look in outer space and get all uptight and saying, how there's a star in outer space. That's what people should be talking about on the internet. You know, if you all get deep in shit instead of worrying about getting mad at a rap singer or not singing right or dancing right or eating right or moving right, we're lucky we're still alive, man. So our planet got all our materials from the other planets. As they say, there's a planet that is all ice. Why there's ice on Earth, we must have collided with the ice planet and some ice came on Earth. Oh shit, why is that chemical on Earth? We must have collided on that planet to get that chemical or mineral, what's that word? Minerals, different types of metals and viruses and this. That graph they show you in school, we all came from a different. Then they say, where the hell he? Man, time you all figure out what's going on, and life will be gone. We don't have that much time. As the planet is moving in seconds, because I guess that's the time they came up with. But I still think just because we're spinning around the sun, and you all claim that it's a different day because we spin around the sun, we're still spinning around the same sun, so how is it the same day or a different day if we're spinning around the same sun in outer space? So you all came up with this monthly. Yay! After a while, it gets boring counting time on Earth and seeing the sun every day, you know, and the nighttime. But I don't think it's exactly the right time. Well, all we're doing is counting how many years we've been spinning around in the sun in outer space. So I think there's time, but we're just counting the time around the sun. It's not really time. So when people still arguing about the same shit since day one on the internet as people, we're still day one on planet Earth as we're spinning around the same sun. So I apologize if people take me the wrong way, but I was trained to protect myself in the military, and you act like your veterans are not allowed to stand up for themselves, and then you get mad when veterans. You claim that you want your veterans to feel good about themselves and be better and everything, but when people talk good about veterans, you all get mad and shit. So we're only on day one, still on planet Earth, because that's all people talk about, day one. People still think the planet's flat. If that's what people are fighting about in the 21st century, the planet's, you know, what people fought back in the day to now, as people fight over a cheeseburger, and when people fought about, people had to die because of, they argued to the church that the planet was flat. To where shit, if we created a baseball that's round, and we know that shit, if the planet was flat, there'd be no life on planet Earth. And somehow we're spinning. Maybe that's why everything is a circle. Everything is a circle. So time is a circle. We're spinning around in a circle. Everybody's spinning. It's a circle. So I don't think a planet could be a triangle. I don't think a planet could be a rectangle. Unless you're in Star Wars or Star Trek. I think it's a circle. The circle. I think if the planet stood still, the sun would burn off half of the planet and the other planet be all cold and shit and everybody be dead. So it's a circle. We're just spinning around and having a good time on planet Earth and outer space because we're in a circle. When you're in the, you know, we all know from kindergarten to first grade to high school to college, you still got the circle in college. They make college sound so hard to do, but you still studied about the damn circle in college since the beginning of kindergarten. You know, you got 1, 2, 3 to the A, B, C's, but they're still talking about the circle in college. They make, they make things sound worse than it is on television, on the internet. As, you all act like the law don't know what sex is online, and then you get mad at one person. That's how it was in the... You got everybody's talking about how, just because of Galileo, you got everybody's talking about outer space and how things work on the streets back in the day. Was it 1400s? I think people start to be smart around the Renaissance time, because it looks like all the geniuses came around that time. There were geniuses before that figured out how to build things, but people start talking about outer space and everybody's like, people make things more complicated. So as y'all still talking about the circle and getting mad at colleges, or I guess people read books and get mad at the book and get mad at each other as people, but we overcame that. That's why we're spinning around in a circle.
Just the day got away from me.
So when you claim there's days on Earth, there's only one day on planet Earth, and you're spinning around in a circle in the same direction, unless the galaxy is moving. Is the galaxy staying in the one spot in outer space? With that speed, the galaxy could be moving in outer space. So, their math is off somehow. Because everybody's in a circle, and if you really think about it, people are smart enough to fix the internet. People are smart enough to fix, I don't know what everybody's issue is, as we're still fighting about the circle in outer space. So it seems that our planet needs some type of rotation as a circle to evenly get that light from the sun. Because then if you don't get that evenly sun, or good thing there's nighttime on planet Earth, because it'd be too hot to live on planet Earth.
It's the laughter.
Like explaining Commiso, it's hard to explain what's going on in my mind as Commiso. I don't think like everybody does. But if you listen to I read some quotes about Albert Einstein.
That's not what I was going to suggest.
You're supposed to have an imagination. Everybody's taking that imagination on everything, on every topic. That's how you become a genius. You have to think out of the box. But how people treat each other, you're making everybody try to think inside the box. That's the internet.
And your girlfriend has moved in with your ex-wife. Yes.
You're making the internet a box, and we in a circle.
How many times do we have to go through this? Just until it's...
That circle means something.
Anyway, it seems to me the simple solution is to find someone to speak to Candy and
When everybody stops
yes, that would be great.
fighting over a topic, then we can figure out the circle in outer space.
Please tell me where you keep the fresh batteries.
Holy shit! We have summer for a reason on planet Earth. Because I guess
My point is,
at that time,
I'm banging
maybe the planet is closer to the sun. So maybe,
You're welcome.
yeah, it looks like the sun is, the gravity is pulling the Earth into the sun. But the planet's got their own gravitational pull. So maybe the other planets is helping the planet Earth to keep away from the sun, because the other planet is stronger than gravity, like the Jupiter and was it Venus? No, Venus is the little one. Well, the two planets that's in front of the sun is probably preventing us to get closer to the sun. So the reason why it gets hot in summer, because we're closer to the sun. When it's cold, the planets pull us away from the sun. So maybe it's not a perfect circle. That's getting married in a ring in a relationship because of the circle. Do people fight over this ring is not a perfect circle on my ring finger, so our relationship is not going to be great because it's not a perfect circle? Maybe it's not a perfect circle in the first place. Maybe we keep getting bounced back and forth on the sun and everything because of the circle. That's how I feel on the internet when I use the internet. Everybody's going around. They all smart up to fix things, but they keep talking about the same topic, that the conflict of on trying to hate on each other in a circle on planet Earth. So I'm sorry if I don't live on the same planet as Commiso as everybody else around here, because you're all talking about the same shit since the day one even on the internet. We all have to give ourselves the time to breathe. Well, let's get back where I wanted to be. Is anybody going to overhaul my van? Well, I bought this for my van. That's my van outside. Look how neat and clean the van on the magazine on here. It says Chevy Vans. And it's from 70. And my van should be clean and looking like this one on the cover. But my van been around in a circle on planet Earth, and even my van back home had hard times. You know what I'm saying? So inside this magazine, it's got the different types of color they had that year of the van. So I got this from my van. And then I got this book. Look. So I'm going to leave this book. I'm going to leave this book for the mechanics, because inside that tells you how to work on 1977 vans. It says truck and van repair manual from 1971 to 1978. So my van just made it in this book. So I'm going to put this in my van. Don't take my book from my van, and I'm going to leave it. So if you're a mechanic saying having trouble figuring out what a van is, they can open up and say, they got part numbers. They had books like this working on generators in the military and everything. See, there's part numbers. So I got that from my van. If you need help working on my van. Then I got another water gun. I didn't test this water gun yet, but the trigger seems good. I got this one because it looked different from the other water gun. I really don't have a system on collecting things. I'm just a me, man. So you know what? I apologize if I'm upset. It's like it's so hard to make your veterans happy back home. It's so hard. But not really, you know. My family can take me to see the wrestlers or a football game or baseball or whatever people do in America. I'm just Commiso, and that's all I can be on planet Earth as we spin around in a circle. The same day around the sun. They're counting, it must be this day. But seems like the same day around the sun. We're not. I don't know. Don't quote me on time, because I'm trying to build a time machine so I can go back in time But it looks like if you build a time machine, it has to be going around that circle as a time machine. It's direction. I think time, people look at time as just time, but it's direction. When you build a time machine, if that planet is still in that same direction as a circle, I don't think it's that hard to build a time machine. We just got to figure out what parts we need. You know what I'm saying? So, while you all living in the future back home, Commiso's living in the back in time. Like, Back to the Future. And, yeah, you all got the heads up online where to go to have a good time. But I'm back in time. I'm not that really illiterate on, oh wow, people hack your computer. What else is new online? Wow, everybody's smarter than me because they can go on my computer. So, yeah, I miss traveling. I'm bored as shit on this internet. It ain't my fault. The law and people online been on the internet all these years in a circle. They can't figure out how to fix things. Well, how the hell people still fight about nudity in the 21st century? You would figure, hey, if everybody has sex in the world, everybody must like nudity in the world. But no, that's not how it works. You know, everybody can be naked in the world but me as a disabled combat veteran. Everybody get mad at me and everything. As you all get upset in a circle. So, we all can move on, but we really can't, can we? As we spin around the same day in a circle online talking about the same thing, about everything. Yeah, I know. I try to come up with new topics, but it's hard when everybody's spinning around in a circle. Well, that's all I got for today. I'm running out of words to say, if you notice. I don't have any more words to talk about. I gotta take a break and figure out what other words to say. That's why I was shy around women. I didn't know what to talk about with women. See, when you talk to dudes, you talk dude stuff. Like, dude, hey, you're a dude, I'm a dude. Hey, man, what's up, man, dude. But when you talk to women, I guess, what's it, Mars, men from Mars and women from Venus? Maybe that's what's true. But then how we created each other. So, man, we're on the same planet as men and women. But I'm not. I'm in some planet, my Commiso's planet somewhere in outer space. I'm not, like, I guess, as Commiso, I'm not like everybody on planet Earth. So, I don't think I came from planet Earth as Commiso. My planet's somewhere in outer space, and no one can find even Star Trek and Star Wars can't find my planet in outer space as Commiso. It's somewhere out there. Somewhere out there too. As Commiso. I don't know where I am. As everybody spins around in a circle on planet Earth. And everybody saying, where did I come from? Where did I come from? Where did I come from? I know I'm somewhere in outer space. You gotta have some special technology to get to my planet as Commiso.
How's it taste? Thin, crispy, and
Well, this is a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City or whatever. And Michael Commiso and my battle buddies online. And I apologize
first unlimited plan that lets
I got bored and got dizzy spinning around in a circle all these years on our internet.
and saves on everyone.
And I'm somewhere in outer space, my planet.
No wonder Sadie's so
And one day, Commiso's going to find his planet.
exactly what you want.
It may not be tomorrow. It may take years. It may take a week or a month.
It's your
Or even months. Even more months. Or let's say one day going around the sun. We never know. Commiso will never know where he's going to find his ways.
You're still here?
That's how hard it is to use the internet. They think it's some kind of type of matrix, a different type. Wow. It's a human being pushing buttons online.
Yes, sir.
So I try to push buttons online too, but I guess I'm not in that perfect circle of the world you all trying to come up with. So
Hey there.
this is a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies.